In this example, we are asked to give the equation of the line that goes through the point 7/4, 5/4, and is perpendicular to minus 2x plus 1 equals 3/2 minus 3x. Now, the first thing we should notice is that this equation does not have a y, and therefore it will simplify to x equals number. It is a vertical line. Any line that is perpendicular to a vertical line has to be a horizontal line. And the only horizontal line that would go through this point would be the line y equals 5/4. I have an answer. Here in slope-intercept form is the answer to the question. But would I get full marks on an exam question if I did it this way? Probably not. I have to justify my answer somehow. I have to show the work. Now, I could say the things that I just said to justify it verbally, written out in a sentence, and in that in a theory sort of way would justify the answer. But I can also use the same procedure that I've been using for my oblique lines, and it will still work, and I will show you how. The first thing to do is to find the slope of this line. Since it's a vertical line, its slope is undefined. It's going to be a constant number over 0. So I can just say m1 is equal to 1 over 0. This is the simplest fraction that is undefined. And since m1 is perpendicular to m2, m2 will be the negative reciprocal of this fraction. It would be negative 0 over 1. So I found a way to show my work and justify the slope of the horizontal line, because this is equal to 0, and that is the slope of all horizontal lines. Now I can use this fraction and the point I was given in the usual way to derive the equation of the line. Negative 0 over 1 is equal to y minus 5/4 over x minus 7/4. Cross multiplying, I get y minus 5/4 equals 0. This is standard form, and if I rewrite it like this, y equals 5/4, here it is in slope-intercept form. So I don't have very much work to show, and things simplify very quickly, but I have shown my work and justified my answer. It's the same answer that I got before. In this example, we are being asked to give an equation in standard form of the straight line that forms a right angle with, and is therefore perpendicular to, the line x plus 0.125 equals 0, and goes through the point 0.5, 1.25. We can tell when we look at the equation of this line, there is no y, therefore it is a vertical line, and its slope is going to be undefined. The easiest way to express an undefined slope is with the fraction 1 over 0. I'm able to jump ahead and guess the answer of this problem correctly simply by realizing that any line that is perpendicular to a vertical line has to be a horizontal line. And any horizontal line that goes through this point has to have the equation y equals 1.25. But I want to show a justification for my answer, so I can use this fraction and go through the procedure I would use for an oblique line. If m1 is equal to 1 over 0, and m1 is perpendicular to m2, then m2 must be equal to the negative reciprocal of this fraction, which would be negative 0 over 1. I'll get rid of the negative sign and just call it 0 over 1. If I use this fraction and this point, I can derive the equation of the perpendicular line. 0 over 1 is equal to y minus 1.25 over x minus 0.5. Cross multiplying, I get y minus 1.25 is equal to 0 times x minus 0.5. Simplifying, y minus 1.25 is equal to 0 or y is equal to 1.25. I end up getting the same answer as I had initially guessed would be my answer. This is in slope-intercept form, and this is in standard form.